right. Can you see me?
I see you.
All right. So it's on. I have editing software, so I could delete the beginning of this. So I'm going to count down. I'm going to give you like a 3, 2, 1, then we can get started.
Okay, why don't you give me the format of how you want to do this?
Okay.
It's just a casual conversation.
Yeah, casual conversation.
You want me to pour wine while you're
No, I think I'll taste the wines at the end and write about
All
them.
right, sounds great.
That would be better. Okay.
What's the best background for it?
The one we're not going to get, unfortunately, because it's not my restaurant.
What's that?
I said the one we're not going to get.
You want to
because
go in
it's
the wine room?
No. But you're pouring here.
I'm pouring here, but they can pour while I'm gone.
Let's do that. Let's get some a little more light and a little less noise. Yeah. Oh. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, nice and chilly.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
So you can see this here. Gautier, that's me.
Okay, good. Good.
We're
I'll
here
stand
for
over
Bouchaine.
here.
We're here for Bouchaine.
We're here for Bouchaine. So, do you have a bottle of the Bouchaine in here that we can...
Right here.
All right, let's put a couple out on the table. Good. Good. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go... Oh yeah, this is much better. Yeah, really. All right, so I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and we'll get started. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, this is Chicago Pinot. I'm in the very chilly wine room at Z451 here in River North. Greg Gauthier, is that how it's pronounced? Gauthier is my guest today from Bouchard Winery. Thanks for coming.
Bouchaine.
Bouchaine, thank you. What did I say? Bouchard, my fault.
Bouchaine.
Bouchaine? How's that? Okay. Got some questions for you about Bouchaine.
Excellent.
And first of all...
Hi, Doug. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So Greg Gauthier is my guest today. I'm Chicago Pinot, and we are in the wine room at Z451. And Greg has some real Chicago roots, so let's start by talking about that.
Yeah, born and raised Addison and Ashland.
Wow.
I was 10 years old. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you grow up a Cubs fan?
I'm still a Cub fan. Once a Cub fan, always Kurt.
They're not having the best year, but I've heard that before.
Makes me a better winemaker.
I like that. I like that a lot. What were some of your early experiences making wine? Who were some of your mentors coming up?
Well, right off the bat, I would say it was probably Bob Trincaro,
Okay.
Sam Sebastiani, Rodney Strong, my good friend Mike Richmond and Larry Brooks, Dan Carlson. Most of these guys are guys who have been in the wine business a long time.
Wow.
Great mentors to me. Tom Rinaldi and so on. So.
It's always about that. Everyone, whether if they're sommelier or if they're a winemaker, they all have folks to help them on the way up. That's great.
Absolutely. Everybody is a good mentor.
Okay. Tell me about your current project with Bouchaine.
Bouchaine, my partner Mike Richmond and I are over there managing, and we're ex-Shalom guys, and we came over there in 2002. We've replanted half the vineyard, rebuilt most of the inside of the winery, and we're finally at the stage where I think the wines are really starting to show the vineyard's potential. So for us, it's about trying to maintain the integrity of Carneros, especially the Napa side, as well as creating wines that are food friendly and layered.
What should the calling cards be if we're having a Carneros wine?
Well, I think as far as Chardonnay, it should be crisp and layered and have kind of a suede finish. All because of the low pH due to kind of filtered sunlight and the effects of the weather in that particular area.
Okay.
With regards to Pinot Noir, you have the same kind of effect because of weather, but you get more cranberry, raspberry. You got a little bit of that kind of forest floor characteristic that gives you things like pine needles and mushrooms that add kind of a smoky, kind of interesting layers to your wine.
Now I notice website and Pinot Noir and Chardonnay the two
They're
main
our-
grapes.
They're our main grapes.
Okay.
In fact, when we like to think of ourselves as students of Pinot Noir. So we have 9 variants of Pinot growing on the estate there. And so Chardonnay at one time was a variant of Pinot Noir as well as Pinot Gris that we have planted there.
Sure.
And so we have Meunier and different clone
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2 I brought for you to try are Pinot Meunier, which is over at the other bar. This is our main wine, our first Pinot, our best-selling red. And we have a little Pinot Meunier over there as well
Excellent.
as Mariafel clone, a Swiss clone of Pinot Noir. So we'd like to be the go-to guys of Pinot Noir for the country.
Okay.
So,
Do you feel that you kind of understand Pinot and Chardonnay a little bit better because you don't have your tentacles out in too many other directions?
well, as a student of Pinot Noir, when you think you know, you don't. So,
Okay.
but we keep striving to learn more. We're not
Sure.
living on our laurels.
What are some challenges with Pinot that you don't see with other grapes?
Well, the biggest challenge you have with Pinot Noir, yeah, you have to grow it in a place that's very conducive to Pinot, but you also need to make sure that you understand that you can't manipulate it like other varietals. Almost all varietals have a very predictable flavor development profile. In school, they teach you how to fix it when you get a stuck fermentation, all flavors, kick it, drag it, push it. You can't do that with Pinot.
I see.
Pinot's like dating a smart woman. It can be the experience of a lifetime, but only if she wants it to be. And much like a smart woman, you can't kick her or drag her or force her and expect to have a great time. Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Can you share some stories about 2014? Was the drought really an issue for you?
The drought is a serious issue, more for what we anticipate next year than this year. We had fairly decent groundwater, and we had good early set, a hot spring, and so things are starting to mature quicker than anticipated, but not that far for us. I mean, we're probably 10 days at the most. You know, some guys who are picking for sparkling maybe a month ahead, because they're not interested that much in the flavor components. So,
Well, we're going to do some tasting in a few minutes. I'm going to put some notes on the blog about your wines, but just in closing, can you talk a little bit about what Chicago means to your wines as a market, and just were we like early discoverers?
It's my hometown, so it's really important. My mother lives here still, and that makes it very important to me.
Of course.
Come on, I'm a Cub fan. Help a brother out.
Sox fans read my blog too. I just have to warn you about that.
Well, I have nothing against the Sox fans. I believe some of them have some great taste.
I too. All right. Well, Chicago Pinot is signing off now. We're going to taste some Pinot, and I'll report back on the blog later.